themselves set for the kickoff. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Smith setting the throw. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And it'll be blocked out along the 25-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And hey, they see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. 2nd and 13. Down the field, he's got Wilson. There he goes on the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty and simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball over the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Smith. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Genty from the gun. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This is Genty on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. The throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Giving this to Genty. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Smith. Forced out to his right. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders making a 1-score game before halftime. Carlson now to add 1 more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. That's completed right side. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Dumps it off to his running back. He's got it in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, let's go. Trim it. Hey.
Throwing here, Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be taken down. Plenty of damage already done.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Great.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the 31, rolling out to his left. And like an empty Lambert, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Running back sent in motion left. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Hurts on first down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Up to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. Chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he gets this down near the 30.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions here.
Where do you think I'm going, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
It's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
First down play, and that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They go play action. Here's Smith. Dumped off to his running back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down.
53, 50. Hey, it's a clip.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That one's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, Brock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Give up the guts. It's Genty. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Looking for big yards on the right side. And they take him down right along the 30. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Here's Smith. Jump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. So we're through 3 here. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing is Smith. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He has the first over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first. Play fake. Now Smith to throw. Near the goal line. Touchdown. The Raiders make a 9-point advantage. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Dre, check. Trimmer. Kyle left Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey. Delta.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It connects down the sideline. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Hey. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape route. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast.
43-yard line. Brings up third down.
From the gun on third down, Hurts. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Straight ahead with Genty. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2. Back to Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Smith on first down. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Going left side, Bowers has it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Raiders holding a 10-point lead. First and 10 from the 41.
Check 58.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
He's lucky to get back to the line. I think he knows it, too. That play was in trouble early with how well the defense, Kate, read it from the beginning. And he did his best just to get back and break even.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Fourth down, Smith. Chased out to his right. And downfield, and Myers has it. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work. Help reset those chains.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's inside the 10. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
73.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Down the field. He's got Wilson. Still fighting forward. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out swinging. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. They're going to pass it here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Just cannot forward right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Sidney Brown makes the play.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Crowd left Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, 63, back. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
First down throwing for Hurts. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football back at the 19-yard line.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun snap to Smith. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's going deep. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders take a 16-point lead.
49, Eagles 33.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
For Las Vegas.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.